like to begin this 1980 Poetry Festival by introducing you to Joanne Kiger.
And with March, a decade in Bolinas. This is like 1980. Just sitting around smoking dope, drinking and telling stories, the news, making plans, analyzing, approaching the cessation of personality. The single personality understands its demise, experience of the simultaneity of all human beings on this planet, alive when you are alive. This seemingly inexhaustible sophistication of awareness becomes relentless and horrible, trapped. How am I ever going to learn enough to get out? The beautiful, soft, and lingering props of the Pacific here. The back door bangs. So we've made a place to live here in the dreamed out 70s, trying to talk in the tremulous morality of the present. Great breath, I give you. Great breath.
Pleased to introduce you to Michael McClure.
How beautiful gravity is. Can it fit one high? My heart is a sky full of clouds of blood. When I run, I grow wise and young till I die. It's written over on the Baja Peninsula. I am the dead coyote on the asphalt, with my head turned back in glee. I am the osprey nesting on the road sign. I am the eagle roosting on the cactus tree. I'm whatever the wind turns up to see.
There isn't a loco. You create one by designating one, and everyone begins to treat that person as the loco, and they've reintroduced the loco voice. Curtis stuck his foot up in the air at me. You don't see that kind of boot where you come from, do you? He had a right to be proud. It was a handsome boot. Sure I do if somebody can afford them. No, I mean, you don't see these boots with pointy toes and heels like that. Those people the kind of boots they wear has them square toes and that strap across here. Not all of them, I said, and then I decided to get to him. Curtis, I said, there isn't a hippie in the world that doesn't want to be a cowboy.
Things are getting, more and more people are starving every year. More and more land is is being ruined. More and more land is being swept away by bad agriculture or agribusiness all over the world.
We're starting to watch famines on television while we have dinner.
Scandal in the Buddha fields. The lake's covered with soft ice inches thick. Naked, he insulted me under the glacier. He raped my mind on the wet granite cliffs. He misquoted me in the white mists all over the nation. Hurrah! Clouds drift apart. Big chunks of blue sky fall down. Mount Victoria stands with a mouthful of snow. List poem. Laundry. If I were doing my laundry, I'd wash my dirty Iran. Then I'd throw in the United States on top and pour on the ivory soap. I'd clean up Africa, put all the birds and elephants back in the jungle. I'd wash the Amazon River and clean up the oily Carib and Gulf of Mexico. I'd rub that smog off the North Pole, wipe up all those pipelines in Alaska, rub-a-dub-dub for Rocky Flats and Los Alamos, black out in cesium from Bloomfield, rinse down the acid rain over Parthenon and Sphinx, drain the sludge out of the Mediterranean basin and make it blue again, put some bluing back into the sky over the Rhine, so snow return like white snow, rinse the Hudson and Thames, drain the suds out of Lake Erie, then I'd throw all Asia in one giant load and wash out the blood and Agent Orange, dump the whole mess of China and Russia in the ringer, squeeze out the tattletale gray of police state, put the planet in the dryer and let it sit there 20 eons till it came out clean.
I went through 3 years of psychotherapy of a rather strict Freudian nature, and that was really interesting to me and really helpful. And at the same time, I was studying a physical discipline called Feldenkrais. I don't know if you know what that is. And at the same time, I was Rolfed, if you know what that is. And at the same time, I studied the ideas of, actually studied the physical disciplines of a man named Alexander.
A fantasy of my mother who's always on welfare. Whenever Minervia gets on the subway, I get off. She's so fat and covered with all kinds of slime, even the air shrieks and curls away from her. She warms ink print off old papers she handles, and there at night on the platform she sleeps, her bum snowy head pushed into night, alone in the tunnel. In the wake of the scream, she dreams of her last baby, her golden brown potato leg, fat tonight, covered by green. Her teeth brush dream is the one she loves most.
I know that money steals the soul. I am clumsy and make everyone angry. I am unskilled and irritate the world with my ineptness. I am boring and people can hardly wait to... I have no endurance or stamina. I cannot work long hours and do not get much done when I do work. But don't think I've just let these things happen to me. No, I'm too smart for that. I know that money corrupts, that success ruins. I know they steal the body and soul. I know that it is the poor who are the good. I know that I have nothing to lose by being honest. I know that when I'm cold and hungry and tired, I am a better person. And I confuse you, don't I? More than any evil could about your life. I am the ultimate punisher. The richer you are, the more you suffer from me. I can take your humanity away. I am the real soldier and king in this world.